So it's very important to realize that Joe Biden's the 46th president of the United States, but he actually only became the 45th person to be president. Grover Cleveland was the only president to serve non-consecutive terms. He was the 22nd president, and then he became the 24th president of the United States. So really, Kamala Harris is going to be the 47th president, to be the first female president, to be the first female president of the United States. Kamala is born at Oakland, California. In Gematria, it's Oakland, California. That's Gematria Lisa Simpson, the first female president, as foretold in The Simpsons, is going to be born at Oakland, California. Now, Donald Trump is born on the 14th day of the 6th month. That is who should be in the general election to be the first female president. Now, what is 106? Oakland, California is Gematria 106. That actually references the battle to save democracy. That Donald Trump tried to overthrow the United States of America when he attempted to storm the Capitol to prevent the certification of the election results on January the 6th. January is the first month. 06 is January the 6th. So 106 in Kamala being born at Oakland, California really references the insurrection of Donald Trump and fellow cronies. So Kamala Harris is the 47th President of the United States. Therefore, Kamala Harris is the 46th person to become president. She was the vice president of the second Catholic president, Joe Biden, who suffered from dementia. Kamala is the 46th president of the United States. The amount of time from Donald Trump's birthday to Kamala Harris's birthday, you notice, is a time span of 4 months and 6 days. So Kamala is going to become the 46th person to become president, beating Donald Trump, who was born in 1946. And I will go back here. The amount of time from the insurrection on January the 6th to the day of the election would be, end date included, 46 months later. Kamala Harris is the 46th person to become president, to be the first black president since Barack Obama, who was born at Chicago. And the Democratic National Convention is held at Chicago. Over at Chicago, Kamala will be nominated, and she'll be the second black president in America since Barack Obama. So 46 is really about Kamala being the second black president as the 46th person to become president. Lisa Simpson is Gematria 47. This will actually connect to the 2028 election, because Ivanka Trump is going to win in 2028. So Ivanka would end up becoming the 47th person to become president. So the Lisa Simpson's interpretation not only connects to the 47th president in American history, but also the 47th person to become president. First Jewish president, Ivanka Trump Kushner, is the 48th president because, again, Israel was created in the year 48. And let's see if Ivanka has any 47 to break down. Before I close out, Ivana is Gematria 47, so her birth name Ivana will become the 47th person to become president. Back-to-back female presidents is what we see right here being broken down. I think Kushner's Gematria 33, if I'm not mistaken. And then the Jewish president, the 40th president, for next time a Trump is president since Donald Trump is really what that's about right there. Is 47 a big number in Judaism? I imagine. Is 47 a big number in the Jewish religion? They skip through certain numbers. What about 47? No 47 in there. Certainly the first president since Donald Trump. But I know 2028 is a long time away. But here you get the full picture about what the 46th and the 47th presidents are really about. I think what would the amount of time be from Ivanka Trump's birthday to her husband's birthday? Jew president. AIPAC controls them. Controls Kamala. Controls Donald. Controls Ivanka. Controlling Joe Biden. Yeah, we'll get into that 46 building or that 666 building. Well, the amount of time from her birthday to her husband's birthday will be 73 days, running against Kamala Harris in 2028. A daughter of former President Donald Trump running against President Harris. President Harris is Gematria 84, same Gematria as daughter. A daughter running against President Harris. I don't know what 10 is about. Her husband born the 10th day of the year, the first guy. 10 days separate Kamala's birthday with Ivanka's birthday, so something about 10. I don't know if it relates to the 10 commandments in the Old Testament, you know. Pretty much the grift is that all Israel's God-chosen people, chosen leaders of America. You know, how Israel is a big part of the religious right wing. But Israel is a man-made state created after the aftermath of World War I and World War II. nothing virtuous about slaughtering Palestinians and going to war, savaging the Muslims as Bush did throughout the 2000s, all in the name of profit and big oil, and taking more settlement land in Palestine. And Jared Kushner is part of that evil. And 666 was the address, 666 Fifth Avenue. So the beast will become president someday. The false prophets, Israel's the false prophets. It was created by man, and the real Jews believe that only the Messiah should return to deliver the lands of Israel back to the Jews. So this is a man-made artificial state. Pretty deep subject, yes, it is. The 666 Tower opened in 1957, and how much time in 2028? Kamala's Gematria is 71, so again, Kushner's Gematria of Freemason, Gematria of Masonry, Masonry Gematria 33, and Masonry is Gematria 39 too. How much money did these guys get for all these cushy deals with Saudi Arabia? In it for themselves. Every single one of them. Grifters on the right wing. Really. Grifters. Kamala's not going to take on Israel. She's going to be an AIPAC president, probably with the AIPAC vice president, Josh Shapiro, you know. The 46th person to become president, and then the 47th person to become president. Now, Kamala has to be the 46th person to become president because there are 46 books in the Old Testament. So Biden was the 46th president, right? Catholic president, 46 books in the Old Testament. Now, Biden's vice president has to be the 46th person to become president. And just based off of interpretation, the 47th person to become president would be a Republican president. Is born in 81, Donald's daughter. I would like to look at her birthday and see what the connection is with Donald Trump's birthday. Just funny how it's just so heavily coded. 138 days from Donald Trump's birthday to his daughter's birthday. Donald Trump is Gematria of 138. I wonder if these are really their birthdays. Seriously, 138 days. Master Manipulator is Gematria President Trump. Master Manipulator. President Trump, 198. I think I saw the 19 weeks and 8 days. I guess it isn't, which is perfectly okay.